Hey, Goat Knucklers, welcome back to another episode of Go Knuckle Talk with Flo, number 70. Damn it, 8 or 9, Lisa?
79, I think.
79. Hey, and this is Flo. Hey, I know you guys are going to like this video, and if you want to watch more videos like this one we're about to have, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, and leave a comment. Lisa already mentioned your name. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Who's these two maricones on our screen?
We are excited to have these two besties on our show, John Wright, Jess Barrera. We are just excited because we
It's
know
pronounced
Barrera.
Barrera.
However you want to. He said he'll go by anything. He's been called worse. So,
Yep.
welcome, guys. So, Jess, where are you currently living?
I'm still here in Plainview.
Okay, and John, where are you living?
I'm in Aledo.
Aledo.
Fort Worth, yeah.
Okay, you're
Cool.
in my neck of the woods.
Well, guys, hey, cheers to you two 50 plus years of friendship.
Oh,
This is what
yeah,
we're gonna talk about.
absolutely.
So
Bottoms
cheers,
up.
everyone.
Salud.
Salute.
That's some good shit. Just a little bit.
It's not involved, no?
Catch your breath.
Mm.
What kind of beer are you drinking, Jess?
Coors Light.
All right. It's a
Cheers.
good beer for a school night.
It's what we drank in high school, so it's still good.
I got some brown water in here mixed with a little Diet Coke. I got my good stuff over there, but I can't be drunk on this show, so I got to mix it with something. So cheers, guys. So again, 50 plus years you guys been
Yeah.
hanging out. So when did this all happen, Jess?
When did it begin?
Yeah, I know
Oh,
it
well.
began with the parents, of course. 9 months
Well,
prior to
yeah.
their birth, and
Well, let's see. Highland Elementary. Yeah, in the third grade. I don't think I knew you, John, in the first or second grade.
No. No, it was third grade at Highland.
Yeah. What happened? How did we meet?
I think it was a basketball game.
Yeah.
were you guys towering over everybody back then, or were you guys like normal height?
No. We were just little kids.
Yeah, we're little dudes.
Okay.
Just little dudes.
Hey, Mike, the game was locked. So I couldn't let Jess in. The game
I wanted to play basketball, but John said, sorry, the game's locked. And I thought that was pretty in-house on his part to do that. But what was I going to do?
went from there, but I think that right after that, it was like, hey, I think we're going to fight. And we're like,
Yeah.
man, let's just hang out. Okay, cool. So, that's where it went from there.
Yeah.
And so once you determined you were not going to fight each other, you became fast friends, or was it a gradual development of
Oh, it
friendship?
was right away.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how, but yeah, it was right away.
It was pretty quick. I remember somehow or something happened, and I was scared to death because I'd never gone anywhere to anybody's house before, and somehow I don't know. John said, "Hey, I want you to come over," and I didn't. I mean, that was foreign to me. How do we do that? And he said, I think he said, "I'll have my mom and dad, or I'll come pick you up." So that was, and that's how it happened.
Did he say he's gonna have his butler pick you up or something? His driver?
No, he came, and I don't know what was it in that, probably that old Catalina.
I'll have my driver pick you up.
I don't know, but he picked me up and went to his house, and gosh, that's where it all started. The parents, they dropped us off, and then I guess after we got old enough, we skateboarded to each other's houses, and then bicycles, and motorcycles, and then cars, and then airplanes.
Yeah.
How far did you guys live apart?
Oh, just a few minutes.
Yeah.
What, dude? A few minutes at our age is a long damn
I mean,
time.
it was. I could be at his house on a skateboard in probably 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you cruise through Wayland, and that was nothing but sidewalks. And it was which we played there a lot with skateboards, with bicycles, football, just whatever we could do. It was a lot of fun growing up with John.
So y'all remain best friends like from that point forward? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it amazes some people, and I've seen some people that say, "Well, I've got 4 or 5 best friends." That didn't make sense to me. I didn't. I mean, to me, you can only have one best friend, and that's him sitting right there. And we've been that way as far as I know. It's been since 3rd grade.
Yeah.
I love
Damn.
it. That's awesome. Sometimes I think your friends, I mean, when you have a friendship this deep, they truly are like a sibling to you. I mean,
Oh,
Oh
indeed.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes you're closer to them than your own siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be, we talk quite a bit, but there could be several weeks go by or even a couple of months, which is very rare, but you can make one phone call and that person is going to drop whatever they're doing. And that's kind of how it is. It's always been that way.
Cool.
Yeah.
and we pick up exactly where we left off last time, like nothing. It's like, well, how have you been? Have you been doing okay? I mean, it's not like that. We just, hey man, I saw this the other day. I thought about you in the way, and we just from there. It's just jokes and exaggerations and laughter, and it's just great. It's fantastic. It's fun.
Cool. Well, let's move forward to high school. That's is what the show's really about. It's about high school. So, Jess just took another shot, or the rest of it is shot. What I mean, when you guys hung out, was there any other friends that was in your little just circle? Well, very little circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like who?
High school?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's just multiple people, but they were just, friends
Right.
like you see every day at school.
Yeah, that's one thing about our class is we loved everyone. We all got along, even in the the little groups, the athletes, the band nerds, the choir nerds, the smart people that excelled in the academics. We knew them all, and we got along with all of them. But I think probably in our little group that we had, there was Mike Cannon, Doug Wells, Mark Raines, Dale Zeleny, Dirk Measles.
Yeah. Leslie Limbacher.
Who?
Leslie Limbacher.
Oh, yeah, Limbacher. Yeah. Charlie Smith.
Yeah.
And probably, a few others. But
Now, I've heard Charlie's name mentioned before. I don't remember that guy.
No?
No. Was he 82?
He's 81, but
81.
yeah,
he was only there. He moved away for his senior year, right, Jess?
yeah.
Yeah, he was there through sophomore and junior year, I believe. And then he moved to Lorenzo, finished his senior year at Lorenzo. His mom moved there for whatever reason. And so, yeah, he wasn't there for our senior year.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I remember most about you guys in high school is that you were friends with everybody. That's a very distinct memory of both of you. That you were friendly and friends with almost everyone. Like you didn't distinguish, you could just kind of move through all the cliques and
Yeah.
fit in with everyone.
Yeah, we weren't very cliquish.
No, I mean, it's more fun when you have more friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks
Yeah,
like
it was great.
looked like everyone was trying to be y'all's friend. I'm like, you guys were it.
I don't know about that, but some of the most of my best memories was during that time, during 7th, 8th grade high school. And then I guess when we graduated, John went to Tech, and I'd go see him there, and we'd hang out. And then where'd you go from there? Did you go to Fort Worth or Amarillo?
Amarillo.
Yeah, you went to Amarillo, and then we go hang out in Amarillo. Gosh,
Yeah.
golly, that's some. And then after that, he left me. And you go to Fort Worth.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
after I started with American Airlines. I went to Fort Worth. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
See,
I was sad that he left.
you and I were hanging out at Rock Z's. Where was John?
I was
Um,
probably there
Huh?
before I went to Amarillo.
yeah, he was probably in Amarillo,
Okay.
and then not too long after that, because I don't know how long you were at Amarillo, but that's when you went to your live in the Metroplex. You've been there ever since.
Yep. I came here in 87. Yeah.
From Amarillo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So tell us about some shenanigans y'all got into in high school.
We didn't there was no shenanigans.
Oh, I don't believe that for one
Shit.
damn minute.
There was nothing.
Tell us a story when you guys would sneak out, or could you sneak out? I mean,
You
Jess,
know,
you have a large family.
We snuck out from school.
Oh, I'm talking about from the house. Like,
No, we didn't have to sneak out.
damn.
You just walked out the door.
Yeah. Going
When
to
we
jail.
when
Okay.
we were probably about 13, when we had our motorcycles,
Yeah.
and we would that was back when behind my house, or where I used to live with Mom and Dad, Fifth Street, we'd walk our bikes. He'd ride his motorcycle from his house to mine. Then we'd drive down the alley to Fifth Street. Then we'd walk it across to Gabriel Whalen Shopping Center, and that's when back then when Quincy was dirt and Southwest Third was dirt, and we'd hop on our seats, kind of side saddle, until we got to the back of the Gabriel Whalen Shopping Center, down into the Quincy on that dirt street or that dirt road in between the cornfields, and then we would ride from there to Edmondson on the back roads, and we'd go ride it. We'd go ride at Dale Zelany's farm when we were 13 years old.
Shit.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
We did that. We did that often.
Yeah.
We missed Thanksgiving one time.
How's that? How'd y'all miss it?
Well, we were having such a good time riding, we forgot it was Thanksgiving, and our families ate without us.
Did y'all get in trouble?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah.
But both parents, or?
Some of these things I forget about. It just reminds me of it.
That's
Yeah.
why we're here
Yeah.
to hash up these old memories.
Yeah.
Lisa, I don't think we have enough time.
Oh,
So, hey, real quick, we like to show these quotes.
Oh,
Looks
boy.
like your dad said, "Yo, Dad."
Hey, this is my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised his not his name John. Just kidding. But
I know, right?
It does start with a J though.
Yeah. No.
So, do you guys ever almost get caught? Like, I assume those bikes were illegal. Well, y'all were 13. You
No,
didn't
they
have
were
a license.
they were street legal. They had registration, they had blinkers, headlights, taillights, everything. We just didn't have a driver's license.
Yeah, but we didn't have driver's license.
What kind of bikes? Do you guys remember what they were?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
Kawasaki.
Kawasaki 100s.
Kawasaki 100.
100s? Those like mopeds.
Yeah,
They go 70.
Muffler, and it
Huh?
sounded loud. It sounded good.
Yeah, they go 70, 75 miles an hour. They're fast.
Oh shit! Did you guys ever like jump hills and shit?
Oh, God.
Oh gosh.
Oh, boy.
We
Right.
used to ride back in the draw. It was called Yamaha Country back then, by the Yamaha store, and it's the draw between the country club golf course and the interstate, back behind Kidsville. It used to actually be a motorcycle track where we could ride. You can't ride there anymore, but we would ride there all the time. Gosh, I rode there with Kathy White, Janet Hooks, Mike Strickland. Gosh, there was other people. There was other people that would ride, but We spent a lot of time out there.
I didn't know that existed out there.
Yeah, neither did I. So
Yeah,
you know,
there was a hidden place called Berm Benders on the east side of town, and I can't remember how we got there, but man, that was kind of a dangerous place. It was scary, but I mean, we didn't care. We were young.
Remember, you could fill up your gas tank for about 75 cents.
Yeah.
uh-huh. So John, can you share like a wipeout?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Jess, you remember when I was riding Charlie's bike,
Which one?
the 250, and we were down at the Caliche pits, and we were, jumping those, trying to jump all the way across one of those things, that comes up one side and down.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You're trying to clear the other side, and I guess I came down with the throttle on the other side, and the bike went over backwards on me, and it wasn't great. Yeah, tore his bike up pretty good, scared me to death, but
Nothing broken?
Yeah.
Anything broken? No, I guess not.
Yeah, I made it through that one.
Damn.
Yeah.
But you
Oh,
put shit-
we wiped out many times on dirt. Thank goodness we didn't really crash on ours while we were on the street.
Thank
There's a
goodness.
couple of times it was close. I remember one time we were going down the street. I think it was over on Amarillo off of 24th Street. We were coming around that curve and that car pulled out in front of us. And I mean, we were probably, going 40 miles an hour, but that car pulled out in front of us. And I don't know what happened. I was able to stop and I looked over and John weren't you over on somebody's front porch with their motorcycle? You ended up going into somebody's yard and ended up in their front porch.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh, y'all reflect back on that and think, holy shit, it's a miracle we're alive.
Yeah. John's talking about Uber. I've got food for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey,
We were
back
kids.
then,
were
back
kids.
then we were 13. Evil Knievel was a big name. A big thing. Did
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys jump over shit? Anything
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We put up all kinds of stuff and jump over it.
like
We had, I don't know, John, if you remember this, I do because it scared the living crap out of me. But there's a jump, and I think it was out at Dale Zelony's place. And we'd go as hard as we could and jump and get as much air as we could, which I don't know, probably back then, probably about 10 feet. But you were coming across. You were going east-west, and I was headed north. And I hit that jump just as you crossed, and I jumped over you.
oh, wow.
And yeah, I jumped over John as he crossed like this, and I landed on my front wheel and it crashed my bike and broke my front wheel. I remember that.
Video.
Did you blame John?
Nah, it was.
Man, it would have been a best story. It would have been a good story. Like, yeah, I blame John. Kicked his ass.
Golly, I was glad to be alive.
It's okay to lie.
No kidding. Oh my gosh.
We need the ratings, Jesse. It's okay. He got decapitated, and they flew him, got sewed his head back together, and he's good.
We didn't back then. We had no idea. You look at the riders today, and they've got gear and all this fancy stuff. I had track shoes from Payless.
Yeah, jeans and shoes.
Jeans and just whatever coat we could find, and whatever old pair of gloves we could find, because sometimes we rode and it was 20 degrees, but we had a ball. We were together.
Did you even wear a helmet? Did y'all have helmets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a red one, and John, yours was blue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had a red motorcycle. John's was blue.
I bet you that helmet didn't really protect nothing back then. I mean,
Oh,
it was
Lord.
just foam, a little thin of
It
plastic
was-
and foam.
So
Yeah.
did y'all, whose idea was it to get a bike first? Or did y'all come up with this together and say, hey, let's get motorcycles?
No,
I think
my dad, because we had some friends down the street that had a mini bike, which was like a C50 and a Trail 70. And I loved when they came over because they'd bring their bikes and we'd spend hours just riding up and down my alley, just riding, up and down all those little bikes. And Dad saw how much I loved it, and he took me to the Kawasaki shop one day, and he picked out a bike and paid for it, and we brought it home, and that was my bike. It was It was a
No,
Kawasaki
I
100.
remember, yeah, because that was awesome. Because I did not have one, so we both split time on his for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Well, I'd ride up and down the alley, and then hop off, and he'd get on it, and he'd ride up and down the alley, and then that's all we did all day long on the weekends
Wow.
until he finally got his. Then it was like, oh man, that was freedom right there. That was free. We rode everywhere on those bikes.
John, was it because your parents didn't want you to ride one?
Yeah, como son pobre. I think he didn't want to buy me one, but we figured it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
They relented.
yeah.
Yeah,
They, they knew a cousin that knew a cousin and knew a cousin, and
Yeah.
they paid $5 for a hot bike.
Jess has one. I gotta have one.
So did y'all buy your bikes at was that George Gonzalez's shop over on Broadway and 10th?
Yes.
No, well, I bought mine at the Kawasaki shop. It was Hooks Kawasaki.
Oh, okay.
Raymond Hooks, which was Janet Hooks' dad. That's why she rode with us. She rode so well because I mean it was her dad's motorcycle shop. Janet Hooks was one heck of a motorcycle rider.
Yeah.
And I always envied how well she rode, and she always had the big pretty mean dirt bikes because that was their family business. But I tell you what, that was thinking back. I learned a lot of the hard knocks with John on those bikes and the things that we did. I would never ever allow my kids to do the things that I did back then. Golly.
Hey, here's a fun fact. Because now that you mention it, Jess, you remember this? I bought that bike from Kevin Mosley.
You did?
Yep.
I don't remember.
From Kevin Mosley.
I never knew that.
Yep.
I don't remember that.
I remember it now that I think about it. Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Why did he sell it? I mean, I know it's 50 plus years ago. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember the circumstances, but I remember buying it from him, or my dad did.
So that's cool. Did you guys ever have like competition, like races and stuff? Like, make your own?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they lasted, just a minute or so because, we'd always just, if we ever got side by side and when we looked at each other, we knew. So, I mean, here we go, it's hard and fast as we could go. And we were probably pretty close to each other because they were the same size motorcycles. And then, of course, once you get to 70, 75 miles an hour on that bike,
it's over.
You're done. So then you get off the gas and then you're like, that was fun. And then you keep going wherever we were going.
So how did you guys learn how to ride it? I mean, self-taught or like your dad teach you just?
Oh, no, I was self-taught. I started on that little bitty bike, that Z50, and then had so much fun on it. And then another friend came over with a Trail 70, which was a little bigger, and let me ride that one. So that was faster and more and bigger. So I had a lot. I was like, well, this is fantastic. And then when I got on that 100, it took me a little bit. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't pop a wheelie on it. and I put it down and I finally figured out that I was starting out in second gear. And it just wasn't horsey enough to pull a wheelie in second gear. And I got mad and shifted it all the way down, which was first gear. And I gave it all the gas and popped the clutch. I flipped over backwards on it. Because that knocked the wind out of me. And I was like, God almighty, that hurt. But then I remembered, okay, first gear, you got to be careful. So, I mean, yeah, I was self-taught. I had a lot of wrecks on it, damaged it a few times, but we always fixed it. It was
trial by fire.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. Great childhood.
Is there anything you guys like did that first time you never did it again? So in other words, you guys ever like wear shorts and accidentally put your leg next to the muffler or
probably
burn yourself and like, oh shit, I'm not gonna do that again?
Not on that bike. I did it on a couple of Harleys, and then my bike that I have now, I've learned how to be careful with when I wear shorts and I ride it. But it's a lot different now than that little bike I had now. was 100. The one I have now is a 1700, and it's made for speed. But
Do you ride often?
I haven't ridden it as often as I'd like to, and I haven't had any wrecks on it. I've almost been hit a few times, but because of the fact that I've never crashed it or nobody's hit me, and the things that I've seen where motorcycles are involved, I think this year's my last year to keep it. I think it's the odds are creeping up on me, so I think it's time to do something different. Let somebody else.
Yeah.
Pinche viejo.
That's exactly
well.
right. Hey, that's a very good segue to a question I want to ask. And John, did you learn to speak Spanish from hanging out at Jess's house?
Oh yeah, yeah. His parents never spoke English to me.
They only spoke to you in Spanish?
Never.
But they spoke English. I mean, why? Why?
Especially his mother. Now his dad maybe would say something to me in English, but most of the time not. But his mother spoke Spanish to me exclusively, and she would not accept. You know, when I needed, I'd call on the phone, for example. Hey man, is Jess there? ¿Quién hablas? ¿De qué quieres hablar? I don't know, man. Is Jess there? So she spoke to me in Spanish and would not let me talk to him until I answered her in Spanish. And
Good for her.
Yeah, she wanted John to learn. She wanted John to learn Spanish, and he did.
so that's kind of the way it went throughout the years. And you know, Nico, ¿tienes hambre? ¿Tienes hambre? Siéntate. ¿Tienes hambre? I mean,
What was the favorite meal that Jess's mom made?
that was my Spanish mother.
I know, but what meal did you really enjoy the most? That she
Blanquillo
cooked.
con chorizo y tortillas.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
What about around Thanksgiving, John?
Oh, the dressing, man. I used to leave my house and go to his house on Thanksgiving to get the dressing.
Yeah,
Where you
and
going?
my
I'll
mom
be
would make a
back.
big pan of dressing for the family, and then she'd make another pan just for John.
Just for me.
What was so good about your mom's dressing, Jess?
I think it's just it certainly wasn't out of a box, but she would, and of course to me it was like, okay, that's how you make dressing. But after having other dressings, I thought, wow. And she would, she would boil a chicken and debone it, and then she'd make the dressing, and she'd incorporate the shredded chicken into the dressing with chopped up eggs and other ingredients that she would do. But man, it just had such a unique flavor. And Mom passed away a few years ago, and of course Jane used to make it, my sister, but then she passed away too. And so I've never had it since then. I've never had anything like it since then. But I remember it was fantastic dressing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a recipe y'all should have had written down.
Yeah, I mean, I still remember it. I can taste it, just like my grandma's chicken. I've never had chicken like that either, and I can remember what it tastes like, but I'll never have it again.
I'd leave my own family's Thanksgiving to go to his house just to get the stuffing.
And he would take his pan of dressing. It got to where he would come to our house before they had their Thanksgiving. He would pick up his pan of dressing and set it next to him at his table, and that's the dressing he would eat. He wouldn't let anybody else have any.
I was just going to ask you, did you share it with your family, John?
No.
Damn. This is meal. It's meal.
Quítate la chingada.
John, you're here in our home now, John. Speak
Yeah.
English. No, blind in English.
He didn't care.
No, I care. But that's a true statement.
Yeah.
That's a true statement.
Oh, that's awesome. So, John, were you ever disciplined by Jess's mom or dad?
I mean, the Hispanic's mom doesn't matter if you're.
Did you ever get the chancla?
Yeah, I didn't get the chancla. No, I never got the chancla, but I mean, she shielded me more than once. I can tell you that. I think I was getting chased by the cops one time when I was on, I was on my motorcycle and I was headed over to his house anyway. I think.
Yeah.
I think the cops started chasing me, so I was hightailing it. I
Yeah.
drove through some alleys and different places like that, and I think I ditched the bike in his backyard and ran in the back door. And his mom was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. The cops are here. Let me chase the cops. Get inside. Get inside." Obviously in Spanish,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I remember when you did that. Yeah.
And she completely shielded you and protected
Oh,
you
yeah.
from the cops?
Yeah, she's like, "Get inside." They never showed up.
Okay.
Now, I outran them, but I was scared. I was just a kid.
Right.
Jess, did you ever get disciplined by John's parents?
No. I mean, gosh, Weezy and Norman were so loving and as well very protective of me. Norman would call me his otro hijo.
Oh.
Yep.
Well,
And
Jess's mom, otro hijo.
when we were at Estacada in 8th grade, I remember at lunch, his mom would come by and pick us up and take us over to his house, and we'd have a couple of sandwiches apiece, and then she'd give us Congo squares. Golly, those Congo squares were fantastic. They were legendary.
What was it?
They still are.
Yeah, they still are Congo squares. They're I don't kind of a I don't know, how do you describe them, John?
A blonde brownie.
Yeah.
It's not as chocolatey. It's more of a blonde flavor. Honey, what would you call it? With chocolate chips and pecans in it, and they're real light. I mean, you have to eat them to realize it.
Well, they sound delicious.
They were fantastic. They were the treats. Everybody after dinner was like, "You want a Congo square?" Yes. And we'd all stand in line, and Weezy'd pull them out, and they're hot, and they're great. They're great.
Wheezy.
So did y'all give each other Christmas gifts and birthday gifts every year?
No.
Nah.
That must be a girl thing.
I mean, I didn't like him that much.
We do birthday phone calls and answer the phone like an old man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
what
still do that.
So what kind of pranks did you do to each other? I mean, I know y'all have done several.
Yeah, I can't think of anything where we set each other up for a prank. I mean, we jack with each other all the time, but it was always, at the moment.
Well, what's the funniest story y'all can share about each other?
Whew. That's open-ended.
We still have an hour, guys, so go ahead.
Oh my God.
Hey, what you guys are thinking? We got another comment.
Uh-oh.
From your brother Mata.
That's my brother. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That is
Yeah.
funny. So anyway,
You have been friends for a lifetime. I know you have a funny story about each other.
Well, there's just, I don't know. Everything just runs into everything. I mean, our life is one big comedy. So, I mean, there's nothing that I can specifically
let's
pick
go with
out.
choir, like out of town trips on choir, or were you guys on at the what levels of choir did you guys have? What's the highest level were you guys involved? Acapella?
Yeah,
Were you
we're
guys-
both in acapella.
So share something. There's got to be something there.
I mean, there's a great story. One time we were in Lubbock, and I had to drive home Jess's car, and the speedometer did not work. So we were making, let's say, record time home from Lubbock to Plainview at probably 1 o'clock in the morning. So the next day I asked Jess, I said, hey, how fast is your car going when it's like 6,800 RPMs? He was like, I don't remember what the speed was. He was like, why? Well, no reason. But we got home in about 25 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, at 6,800 RPMs in my Z28, it was 147 miles an hour.
I was like
Oh my gosh.
standing on it, which is not, that's kind of stupid, but
Mm.
yeah.
So what about again choir? And then what about some of the corpus trips? Come on, you guys must have done something.
Oh, that was in band.
Yeah.
Oh, we just had regular fun. I remember one time in the band. I remember Limbacher was with us. It was me and you, John, and I can't remember who else. I don't know if Charlie was with us, but we stopped somewhere. It may have been on our way to Corpus or South Padre, something. I don't know. But we stopped somewhere to eat, and we offloaded, and we saw everybody was headed to some like a Furs or whatever, and we saw Shakey's Pizza. We're like, let's go there. You remember that?
Oh, yes. Now
They serve beer.
So yeah, so at Shakey's Pizza,
No.
there was a bunch of us sitting at a table, and we ordered pizza and several pitchers of beer.
Oh my gosh. And you didn't get caught?
I
Nope.
think it was Lone Star.
Yeah, it's
Oof.
probably Lone Star beer in those pitchers. Yeah, we had a ball. It was great.
I bet.
Yeah.
It's
Y'all
good that you
were
guys didn't
I
get
can't
caught.
remember that far back.
y'all lived in the era where the legal drinking age was 18 for a bit, right?
Uh-huh.
Shortly. And then it was
Shortly.
19.
Right. And
Yeah,
then it went
'cause-
and then it went to 21 from there.
Yeah.
Well, I remember going to the liquor store at 16 because we looked 18, and we could buy, we would buy beer. And then when it changed, then when we turned, we were 18, we were legal, and then by the time we got to 21, it turned to 21, so it was not that big a deal.
We probably bought beer for you two.
I never drank in high school.
Uh-huh.
I
No.
didn't drink.
No, that's not true. I drank one time, and that was that trip with the cheerleaders when I was a junior, and we got drunk.
I was going to say that's not what that's not what Rosa said.
I did not drink in high school. I one time.
Lisa had one
malt
sip
duck.
and she was wasted.
Well,
Probably.
probably put in an order, Jess.
I drank like 3 malt ducks, and that was it.
I remember that's what we were raised on was malt ducks. That's
Hey.
funny.
Here's another comment from your brother Martin. Go to Nazareth before having to report to band hall for Friday night football games. Oh, busted.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
Spit it out.
Uh-oh.
So I gotta ask John, and I need to know the truth. When we did that one show your senior year with the rifles and the flag, you know where I'm going?
Yes.
Was that Grandioso?
No, it wasn't Grandioso. No, it was, I don't know what it was, some Spanish song.
Solo. Remember the solo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and you would sneak in, and all of a sudden the flags would drop their flags, and there you are doing your solo. There's one particular night that you were not hitting your notes. So why is that, John?
I was just having some issues hitting the high notes.
Oh, okay.
And then what made it worse is I'm looking at Jess as the drum major, and his head is shaking because he's laughing so hard. And so I just couldn't hit him. Couldn't hit him.
Of course, I'm wearing that big hat, so as I'm laughing, the hat's shaking, making it even more exaggerated, almost falling off the ladder. I was laughing so hard.
Was OT having a conniption?
Oh gosh,
He was furious.
yeah, he was mad.
God. We were
I
terrible.
recall that game.
You do?
Yes,
Oh, God.
because we were
So
on the
nothing
side going,
was-
what's going on?
Yeah.
Other than just laughing, there's nothing else that aided to your
Maybe
bad performance.
we had a little trip to the Holy City. But normally I didn't miss those notes, but yeah, wouldn't
Yeah,
have.
Kevin Box mentioned in one of the shows that you borrowed a mouthpiece from what was his name?
Gave it to me. Yeah,
Mr. Burks,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
yeah.
And
Yeah.
what kind of mouthpiece was it?
It was just a different mouthpiece that kind of
It was more narrow, wasn't it?
restricted airflow. Yeah, you could
Yeah.
get higher notes with it, but
He was trying to help you out.
yeah, trying to help me out.
Do y'all have
So-
any band bus ride stories to share?
Because I think we were number 2, if I recall, right? It wasn't 2 the popular bus.
We try to get on, sign up for number 2 as often as we could. I guess if we
Yeah.
missed it, I don't know, for some reason I'd end up on, I think, bus 4.
That
With all
was
my-
with that Mexicano bus.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd end up there with all my brothers and sisters.
Your cousins.
Yeah.
The John, did you bail and join your brother here?
Man, I don't really know.
He did a couple of times. He
What?
did. It was
Okay.
it was a cultural experience for him, but it was we had a great time. We had a good time. But the best times were when we all got on bus 2. That was our bus.
That they
why
call
was
you?
it fun?
Yeah. Why?
Gosh.
Because I was on the damn thing. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's the cool people.
Yeah.
It was cool people.
Yeah,
It was just all the friends and that you were close to, and it was just rowdy. It was great.
I wish they'd let us ride the band buses instead of having our own little bus.
No.
There was nothing exciting happening on
No.
our
They
little bus.
just had to ride the short bus.
We rode the
Yeah.
little short bus. Yes, we did.
Yeah. And then Coach. You remember Coach John?
Yeah,
He was
Yep.
cool. He was cool as shit, man.
he was
I liked
cool.
him a lot.
Dude.
He
Yeah,
was cool. And come to find out that Keith Bell is the one who gave him the nickname. Because Coach was
Yeah.
on our show
yeah.
about a year and a half ago, and we
Yeah.
asked him, and he goes, "No, it was Keith Bell that gave him
Coach
the
Killian.
nickname." Yeah.
What do we do now, Coach?
When I reach out to him, I still call him Coach.
Yeah,
You know what's funny? This is a little bit off the subject, but my one of my 7th grade teachers, Coach Keith
Mhm.
at Coronado, is part-time security at my courthouse.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So when I still call him. Everybody calls him Coach. But
Isn't
My
he
God,
short,
how
though?
old is he?
he's in his 70s.
Okay,
Yeah,
so he was
he was
really young when
short. Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of Seals. What's his name? What's that guy's first name? Seals and Croft.
Oh,
Crosby, Stills,
Yeah.
and
Crosby, Stills,
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Nash. Yeah. So, it reminded me of was it Crosby?
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember which one it
Yeah.
is, but yeah, you're right. But yeah, I remember Coach Killian. He was his wife Christy was at Christie's boutique here in Plainview for a long
Yeah.
time.
oh, that was her place. I love that store.
Yep.
So I need to tell the band, and I've mentioned this before. There was a what do you call it? Student teacher at band. And I think it was y'all senior year. This dude looked like exactly like the actor from that one show, American Hero, Greatest American Hero. That dude had curly hair. I mean, this guy looked exactly like him, and I forgot the character's name was. I call him by that character. He got pissed.
I kind of remember him.
remember
Yeah.
that guy?
Yeah,
I don't remember who that was though.
but he looked spitting image of this actor. So yeah. So
What-
what other ways you guys get under OT skin? Come on.
Oh Lord. Well, we threw eggs at his house one night.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Oh yeah, and he found out about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why? Just for
Uh,
pranking, or did he do something to you guys?
stupid. And then I don't know why we did something stupid like that, but I mean, he found out about it. I mean, I was in his office. He was very understanding and very stern. But you know, that guy, when I graduated from high school, brought me in his office and said, "You're a leader. Continue to do what you do. You've always been a leader." And he had nothing but good things to say. So it makes you feel like, oh crap, you know.
So is your idea to egg OT's house since you're the leader, huh?
Yeah.
No licks.
I don't know why we do stupid stuff like that. But
No licks. No repercussions. No punishment from that.
yeah. Right, Jess? We didn't. No, he didn't do anything.
We've
Just-
had quite a few people on our show from band, and it's the consensus that no matter what or how much of a hard ass that he was, that at the end of the day he really loved you guys.
Oh yeah,
He
Yeah.
really cared about his students and
he
loved
saw
them.
who you were as a person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a small man, weighed about $115, $120, maybe.
Yeah.
Realize kids are kids, and you're stupid at that age.
Yeah.
Yeah, your brain is not fully formed, especially boys. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Hey,
He,
maybe your parent.
he kicked me out of band one year. He was so mad at me for not showing up for band class, but I went to school the rest of the day, and he didn't think that was very cool that I skipped his class and went to my other classes. And so he the next day, right there in band class, he said, "Get out of my band." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Get out." So I got up, put my horn up, and walked out the door. I thought, so for the
What
next
just
few
happened?
days, I didn't go to band and just my regular classes. And I got called into my dean's office, and he said, "You've been skipping band." I said, "No, I don't have band. I got kicked. OT told me not to come, so I haven't been going." But nobody, he didn't tell me where else to go, and nobody said anything. And I guess he didn't tell you guys. So then they said, "Well, you're gonna have to go back to band." So they put me in JW King's band.
Oh,
Yeah, which was a bunch of little kids, which
What
was
year?
fine.
How old were
Which-
you? I mean, you're a sophomore, junior, or what?
No, I think it was
Must have been a
either.
sophomore. Because you were a drum major junior, senior year, right?
Yeah, I think I was a sophomore.
That's
Because
funny.
he could, because when I was I was a drum major my freshman year, and then there was just that weird time where they already had I guess I was in the smaller band. I can't remember what they called it. It wasn't symphonic. It was whatever else. Concert band, yes. And so there was
Los
no,
Pendejos.
yeah, exactly. There was no drum major for that band. That band, I don't think, was a marching band. So I spent, my sophomore year there because he kicked me out. And of course, my junior year, I went back to being a drum major, and then my senior year, I was a drum major. So
If you recall, band was first period, so you got to sleep in a
I
couple
did.
of days.
yeah.
yeah, that
So-
wasn't a bad deal.
So, guys, I need to ask you guys. I'm going to show you guys something real quick, if I may.
Uh-oh.
So let's talk about our hairdo back in the day. Let's talk about what was it called? The feather look?
Yeah, the Farrah
Feathered.
Fawcett feathered look.
Hold on, it's not opening. Aren't you not opening? Okay, it may open twice now.
That's when hair was cool, Flo.
Yeah. So
Hair's
there we
not
go.
cool anymore.
Oh
There we
yeah,
go.
Look at that hair. It's fabulous.
and we would walk around and we would always flip our head back
yeah.
Fling it.
to get
Oh
that
my
so
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I mean,
right.
John,
We would flip our hairs back, our head back.
And that
John
was
has
the
a little
era.
semi, whatchamacallit, mullet, a little bitty one.
Yeah,
And look at this cut off sleeves.
yeah, that was the thing.
It was a thing.
Yeah, look how thin I was.
Hey, look at your rope belt.
Yeah, yeah, that was the weave, that flat yarn weave belt. I loved it.
We probably had boots on with
Well, Jess is
With the-
definitely wearing Wranglers.
it tucked.
Yeah,
Yeah, tucked in, maybe
yeah.
one.
With
Maybe the
with
inside was tucked
yeah,
in.
the
not
the inside was tucked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
and
was
I
it
had
the
my
inside tucked in? The
Yeah.
inside was tucked in, right?
yeah, and I had my Hondo boots on with the tall sleeves. I love those boots. You can't find them anymore.
Well, I could tell a quick story. Jess came to my aid. There was a woman, we were at Midnight Rodeo, and she had one of those belts that we wore in the 80s, and it was hung down to her knee. And I was just being funny, and I just put my hand on her back and like, Jess, check out her belt. And I'm like, with this motion, her husband saw that, think I was doing something nasty, but I was just wanting, like, Jess, remember these belts? All of a sudden, some bitch comes running. I went flying. And Jess jumped in, and I'm like, oh, what's up?
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, dang it, Flo.
I was, I wasn't trying to be, perverted or anything. I just wanted hey, you got the, oh, here we go. Ginger. You guys, I don't know who, Ginger J. You guys are so much fun. Who's a Ginger J? Ginger, can you comment what's your last name? Your maiden name, possibly?
Identify yourself.
Yes. So, John and I, we did, I don't know when we started, but we would go down the hallways and we'd see each other. Man, we used to slap on top and did that bottom. And then he had the adjust and I had the adjust because, he's got 8-foot long arms. I've got 2-foot long arms. So we kind of tried to meet somewhere in the middle. It was awkward like a son of a bitch, but we made the slap, damn it.
How tall are you guys?
What's that?
How tall are you guys?
I'm 6'4".
And Jess?
I think I'm about 6'2.5" or so.
Okay.
No,
He's shrinking. He's shrinking.
I was gonna say you're
shrinking.
probably not 6'4" anymore. You're probably like 5'11". We get old, we shrink. But
We're all shrinking. We're all shrinking.
We would do that.
This
It was
age.
pretty. We thought we were pretty cool by doing that little round at 180.
We did that. John and I did that during a state marching contest. I just happened
In the field.
in the field. We just happened to walk by each other, and I think it was after the performance was over. We were walking, marching back toward in formation back toward the sideline, and we passed each other, and we did that. And as soon as we did that, I thought, God, I hope that's not on film because we're gonna get in trouble. And we watched for it. And you could see us pass by each other, but you couldn't see it. But I thought that was pretty cool.
Hey, Sunday, my bad.
Hey,
Sunday,
hey,
all
guys.
good.
Great seeing all super nice guys. She must be drinking. Come on, these aren't nice guys. Come on, they may be now, but did you ever, besides that one performance, John, with any other time, did you ever mess up? Do you recall out of step or?
no, not like that.
No.
No.
How about you, Jess, being up there on top of the ladder?
No, it's just I remember one time we were at in Lubbock, and I can't remember the name of that field. It was over by the interstate and the loop.
Monterey's field. Was it inside of a like Wayland's football field?
Yeah, kind of like that, but it had a particular name, and I can't remember what it was called. But it was so windy. It was so windy. My cape was out here to the side, and my hat was turned this way. But and it was at a football game. But I remember it was so windy that it almost knocked me and I don't know if it was me and Ray or me and Keith off our ladders.
It wasn't Dick Bivens. That was Amarillo, wasn't it?
Yeah, it had a name to it, and I just can't remember what it's called. It's something Field.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick. How heavy was those damn hats? I mean, top heavy.
No, they weren't really heavy. They were just cumbersome, and they were big. So the aerodynamics was not fantastic on them. So you got a good wind, and you were having to.
But didn't it have a chin strap? Didn't y'all have a chin strap on it?
It did, but that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing that was holding it on. But it still turned your head because of the when it was windy.
Just made it look like Marge Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
exactly.
So did they special order that hat for you? Like, did they measure your head and?
Oh no,
No,
we
it was just
we got what was there.
Hand me downs, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I got my uniform, I think it was especially my freshman uniform for drum major uniform. I did. Mom took it to a lady, and she made she tailored it for me the way it would fit, which was pretty cool. That was I liked that uniform. That was a fun uniform with the cape and it was white with the black deal and the epaulets and the things that hung down. That was neat. I liked that. It
The
was
shoulder
fun.
pads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember, we did the drum major show. What was it? Wes Nairn. Remember his little story he told about he had a hole in his pocket, and he had it with those hand warmers, and it had gotten lodged on one of his nuts, and it was just burning the hell out of it. But he was so afraid of OT. He was so afraid of OT that he wouldn't move, and he goes, "Man, that he's thankful that he had kids."
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh
That's
my
great.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
No, it's funny. So yeah, I never messed up my 4 years until our last game. I stopped 5 yards too short, and of course, the guy behind me bumped into me. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Oh, one more." So I was 100% till then, and then I guess on Monday I was just waiting for OT to say something, but I guess they didn't catch me on film. So there's no proof that I messed up, even though I
Either
said
that
it a
or
couple of times. Yeah.
the end of your high school career.
So, Jess, you had the Z28. John, what did you draw? What did you
Hey,
have?
Camaro.
Camaro?
Yeah.
John had several vehicles.
Okay.
He had that Camaro. He had that RS. He had a '57 Apache. He had a Le Mans. Was it a Le Mans or Grand Am? Grand Le Mans.
Grand Am.
Grand Am. Yeah.
Why'd you have so many vehicles?
I don't know. Well, I guess.
Just before you got that car, you guys all shared a car.
Well,
What was that car that y'all shared? And the odometer didn't work, so y'all have the little note on the little dash so that you wouldn't run out of or gas, or the gas gauge didn't work.
Well, I remember Jane got a bicentennial edition Nova. I think it was a '76. It was 75 or 76, but it had blue and red pinstripes on it, and that was a great, fun car as a Chevy Nova. And then after that, I think we also shared an LTD, a yellow LTD, Ford LTD, I think. And I don't remember anything else after that. After my Z28, I don't remember. Oh, I did. I think it's somewhere in there when I think I had the car. I had a '68 Chevy Impala. That summer I worked.
With.
Huh?
That's the one you ran over my trumpet with.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. He said it right behind the rear tire.
I did not. You just turned and ran over.
Yeah, I paid $800 for that car, and it was too big.
The trumpet was worth more, probably.
Oh, I know. Yeah, the trumpet was worth more than my car.
Yeah.
So when I got my Z28, that was we had a lot of fun in that car.
Did your
What-
parents buy you that car?
Yeah. Well, they initially they bought it for me, and then whenever I could work during the summers, and then of course after I graduated high school, I was did my best to make the payments on it. Of course, my parents helped me a lot on that.
So that's funny. I remember John, you told us that at, I guess at the what was it, the band one,
It's a Rampage thing.
Rampage show. Oh, and yeah, so John mentioned that even you, one show, you were helping loading and stuff, and people coming up to you for autographs. What did you tell? Did you say anything like, "Hey, what did you play?"
No,
or-
what it was at the Crest High School,
Yeah.
and I remember, I don't know if it was John or Scott. Somebody said we need somebody to run the lights, and so they showed me where the light box was. And so while they were doing their singing and everything, I was controlling the lights, making them, dance around and move in different colors and all this and different beats and patterns. And after it was all over, when they were on stage, signing autographs, after I got through with that, I walked over to where they were, and all of a sudden these kids were giving me paper, for my autographs. So I started signing autographs. It was pretty. I felt pretty good. I felt I deserved that for such a great light show.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So, how were they? Do you recall Rampage?
They're good. Yeah, they were good. They, gosh, there's this one song in particular. It was very well done, and it wasn't quite my style. Something about Over Me. Do you remember that, John?
Yeah.
What was that called?
I know Luthez sung one. It's called Misery.
Come Together.
Come
I think
together.
it's Come Together, Over Me. I remember y'all did that song. It was
The Aerosmith.
But-
Aerosmith, yeah.
that was good. They were good. They were a good band.
Yeah, we asked Luthez. He had that one song that in Misery. I guess you guys wrote that.
Yeah.
And he said, "Yeah, I sung that thing so many different ways because he wouldn't remember the lyrics."
Yeah. Yeah. That was a fun show. Yeah.
So back in high school, I'm going to ask this. This is a twofold question. So we're going to do past and present. What was the best thing about your friendship growing up and in high school, particularly, and what's the best thing about your friendship now? John, you go first.
I think previously, it's just like how we just covered each other's backs all the time. And then now it's just like there's nothing to be said. You know what I mean? It's like I said, I could call him today or 2 months from now, and nothing has changed. Nothing. And he'll sell out. Yep.
Jess?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess I took it for granted, like I said before, about having a best friend. I am very fortunate to have had and still have a friend like that. That now that I know a lot more about life and than I did back then, I didn't realize how fortunate I was back then to have the consistency of a brother like John. And today, I'll just have to agree with what John said. I'm living my life over here, and he's living his life over there, but we're so connected that it doesn't take anything I don't have to say, well, I really need to call John. I just do it. I just call, hey, and we'll say the stupidest thing. I'll think of something funny, and I don't care what's going on. I'll call him immediately, and we just laugh. We bust out laughing, and it's almost like we're together. But then when we are together, oh God.
Yeah.
When we are together, it's 10 times as fun. It's 10 times as funny, and there's really not. We're not sad when we have to part ways. He leaves from here after we've seen each other, or I'll go to his house and we'll go play a couple of rounds of golf and do something, hang out or whatever, and then I'll say, well, I have to time to go back, and say, all right, it's not any big deal because we know we're still there, and he's with me all the time.
See, he says it better than I do.
No,
Yeah.
just different. They were both really poignant and heartwarming.
Look what your brother just said.
Uh-oh.
Juanito.
Dime.
Oh, that's
Pretty
nice.
cool.
We're very, very blessed to have our family, and of course, John's part of it, and not just John, but his family. Oh God, look at that!
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
John's a little blurry, but
You look
best
so
I can do.
y'all look so serious. My gosh.
Wow, that's the uniform I was telling you about. I love that uniform.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that uniform as well.
You being facetious?
No, it's very classic.
That's some nice hair.
But it seemed like it was heavy.
It was I mean, it was a little thick, but I think I don't know. I liked it. It was just cool. It made me feel like Superman for some reason. I know I was a band nerd back then, but oh wow, look at that.
What was the occasion here?
That was your dad's funeral, wasn't it, John?
No, I think that was your sister's.
Was that my sister's funeral?
Yeah.
Okay.
Los Cuates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was funny.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I recognized the building back there. That was at that was in Lubbock.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I'm saying. We're a family, and David and Susan and Walter and John. They were all my brothers and sisters, and but I mean, John and I were just so close, and just like Martin said a while ago, Jane and Rosa and Gabby and Martin, we were all family.
Well, it's like we grew up with a lot of friends, and then everyone had their best friends, but I'm telling you two had a very close. Of all the people I've known, older and younger than me, you two are brothers. I mean, you really were brothers from another mother, and
Yeah.
you guys were inseparable, and you guys took care of each other, and there was no white Mexican thing between y'all two. There wasn't. It was just friendship, period. And that was pretty sweet. And I was lucky to be in y'all's little circle, So, hats off to you, gentlemen. And hope I hope we live a long time, and hope we get to see your friendship continue to grow more and more.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Jess, I remember going to your house and thinking how remarkable it was, how close your siblings were. I mean, it's one thing to have a sibling, but it's another thing to have a sibling who's your friend.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
I come from a small family. I just have my brother Adam, who graduated with you guys, and our sister's a lot younger than us. So really small family compared to yours. And just all the times that I spent there, just how well y'all all got along. It was remarkable. I loved going to your house.
Thank you.
Yeah, because it was just just a camaraderie with your siblings. It was a friendship, and I mean, my brother and I were best friends, but it's just the two of us, where you
Yeah.
had you had the Brady Bunch at your house. It was lively. It was fun. And
Well,
and I loved your mama.
talking about the siblings, we had my dad had a small 2-wheel trailer in the backyard. I don't know, probably 5 foot by 5 foot trailer, and he put he enclosed it. So we turned that into our clubhouse, us kids at home. Jane and me and Rosa and Martin and Gabby, and we called it. We got to paint it. Dad bought us paint, spray paint, and we painted it white. And we put a big peace sign. I think it was a peace sign on it. And then in blue, also we wrote the Friendly Five. That's the title that we put. That we called that club the Friendly Five, and that was us. That was us kids.
Oh,
And
that's
so
awesome.
it was fun, and we had the neighborhood kids were like, we want to be a Friendly Five. We're like,
Could all 5 of you guys fit in that thing?
you barely. But we were close, so yeah, that was kind of cool.
And I guess it was the Friendly 5+1.
Yeah, I know.
With
And
Juanito.
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 We're gonna call you Juanito from now on.
I call him Juanito, but I add something which I won't say.
Yeah, you won't add that.
No, I won't add that, but
Juanito,
I'll tell you, Lisa.
cabroncito.
No. I'll tell you after the show. So, John, I'm going to ask you a tough question. Is there like an 80s song that comes on, like just randomly comes on, and that reminds you something of you and Jess did back in high school?
Yeah.
A specific song. What is it, and what was
The situation?
I don't know the situation. It's Rosanna.
Roseanne Toto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tutu? Okay, why?
Yeah. And I don't remember what the situation is. Do you?
You remember we were on stage at the high school, and I can't remember which one of us said, "Hey, you've got to listen to this song. It just came out. It is so badass.
Yeah.
It's by Toto." And we put it on the big system, and we played it, and it was just remarkable, and we loved it. I remember it was me and John on stage, and Mike Cannon, and probably Doug Wells, because we were all in choir in a cappella. And then after we played it a few times, then we did a kind of a lip sync to it, and we had a crowd in the auditorium, and we lip synced to it, and they just went bananas. It was a lot of fun. I remember that.
Why would you guys lip sync since you guys know how to sing?
What?
Well, I mean, that's Rosanna. We couldn't actually sing the words, so we let Toto sing it.
You know that song's about Rosanna Arquette, right?
No, really?
Yeah, it's one of the. I think the guitar guy was dating her at the time, or maybe married.
Yeah.
Definitely dating her. Yeah.
You know what's funny is that song, that particular song, is mine and my daughter's song that we sing to each other. We
Really?
sing it when we're together. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Yeah,
what about?
And there was a lot of those Roseanne. I mean, Toto, REO Speedwagon.
Oh yeah.
Stuff, in there that were
Super Tramp.
like that.
Gosh, John. Journey, of course.
Journey.
And then
Air Supply.
Rush. I remember we played a lot of Rush back in the day, and Boston.
What about
Boston
River?
reminds me a lot about John, because we'd play Boston, and taking going to the beer store, or just being out driving around. That Boston reminds me a lot of John.
I've always told people that Brad Delp, to me, has the best lyrics I've ever heard of any rock band. I mean, he could sing. Fortunately, he committed suicide several years ago, but man, him and Queen, which is Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury, yeah.
Top two guys that can just sing, man. It's pretty damn good. So Boston, so that I guess answers one of the Boston songs you hear now, or is there another song that you hear now that that reminds you of memory? What about you and John?
It's just, being on the road is cruising music. Um,
With
gosh, I can't.
cassette player?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's what I was going to. Cassette or 8-track?
8-track or cassette. I mean, depending on what year we were together.
Hey, I had a kicking 8-track tape player in that Camaro, boy.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
was
he
the fir-
did.
what- do you remember the first 8-track you bought?
Oh, no.
No, I don't. But
Um,
I can remember having to fold the paper up and put it underneath there.
Oh, yeah.
Give it pressure.
I remember.
Otherwise, it kind of play a little slow.
Yes.
And then, remember too, if you had someone in your car and there's a certain part of the song that if you fast forward or rewind it, the tape would bunch and your friend would reach over and hit him like, no! Then you got to pull it out slowly and then get the pencil.
Put the pencil in there.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Jess, do you remember your first 8-track?
Yeah. It was, I can't remember the name of the group, but the song was called Fox on the Run. And
Bad
I
Company?
now it may be Sweet, maybe. But it was Fox on the Run. Fox on the Run. Yeah. It was great. I love it for some reason. And I think my sister, Jane, actually probably introduced me to it. Because when
It is sweet. Yeah, you're right.
is it Sweet? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was the first one for me.
So,
we
hey,
went through so many different stages of music
Yeah.
in our lives. Gosh, I remember, and we've got probably pictures, and I know we've got pictures of us in our cowboy hats with the big feathers on them.
Oh, Lord.
You remember that, John?
Johnny Paycheck.
Yeah. Yeah. Back in the urban cowboy days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was
I
your
had a
first?
big hat. I had a big
Oh.
feather right here, and it looked like who was it?
Johnny Paycheck.
No, well, yeah, Johnny Paycheck, but
Don
Gilly.
Williams.
Mickey Gilly.
Mickey Gilly. Yes. Yes. Flo, what was your first 8-track?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I don't remember. I really don't. But I remember I bought the adapter.
Yeah.
When when cassettes were selling, I bought that little adapter. You put it in the 8-track, and you put your cassette player and your cassette in there and it played.
I had a
But I don't
portable
remember.
8. My first 8-track was Nazareth, Hair of the Dog.
Oh
shit.
gosh, yes.
You went hardcore, mija.
Yeah.
I had uncles and older cousins, and that's what they listened to. And so one of my uncles bought me a portable 8-track player and Nazareth Hair of the Dog, and I wore that thing out.
Wow, that's great. I didn't know that about you.
You guys remember the stereos you had with the freaking speakers,
Yeah.
huge speakers, and
That vibrated.
oh yeah.
Okay, so what was your first concert? Do y'all remember?
Yeah, it was Peter Frampton.
Oh,
wow.
man, that
With,
would have been awesome.
Chris LeBerg opened up for Peter.
You know what?
Yeah, Krista Berg.
Mine
Yeah.
was Boston before Frampton.
Yeah, I went to. I was lucky. I got to see Boston, Peter Frampton, Ted Nugent.
You know, I went to all the concerts in Lubbock, so it's hard to say which one was the first one because we went to all of them.
Yeah,
See them in Lubbock.
at the Municipal Coliseum.
Municipal Coliseum.
We
Yeah.
even snuck in the side door at 38 Special.
Was that the one where someone got stabbed? When like a bandito stabbed the
Oh
guy?
God,
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
April Wine opened up for him. Was that
April
the one?
Wine, Blue Oyster Cult was there.
Yes.
One.
I thought
I remember that.
April Wine blew everybody off the stage.
Oh yeah, yeah. April Wine, Harder Faster was
Yes.
there.
I remember the bald headed guy. He had that solo where he would tap and then he would slowly speed up and not miss a beat until he was like just
Yeah.
and the lights went out. Yeah, that was a
Boom,
damn good
boom,
concert.
out roll the lights.
Oh
Yeah.
Pat Travers.
Pat
Pat,
Travers.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember
Well, hey,
everybody coming back to school and talking about that concert.
it's
couldn't
the
go, but-
people, you know who the ones who went because the day out the next school day, people would wear the concert shirts,
Yeah.
Yeah. And they
you knew
couldn't
they
hear.
went to the concert.
Yeah.
So,
Judas Priest. I remember going to Judas Priest.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember this shit. Wireless opened up.
Man.
No, it was, the one I went to was Wireless, Judas Priest, and then UFO. UFO was the headliner.
Yeah. Was it British Steel? I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
British Steel. That was great.
Yeah.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
Oh,
those
I remember
were
when
hardcore.
when Scott James, Judas Priest, one of the guys had that brown streak.
Yeah.
So Scott did the same thing.
Yeah.
And Kip Taylor, I don't know if it was him, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Well, hey, Jess, your sister Juanita was a couple of years older than you, right?
Yeah, she
2 or
was
3?
three or 4 years older. Well,
And
she was a senior when I was a freshman.
then, okay.
So I think
And then,
she was.
So 3 years. Yeah.
John,
Yeah.
you had an older sister as well, correct?
Yeah.
So how much older was she than
6
you?
years older than me.
Huh?
6.
6. Oh, maybe I guess more Juanita. Did she ever take you guys when you were young, like to Gibson's and?
Yeah. She lived right there by the Gibson's parking lot, but yeah, we hung out with her quite a bit.
Yeah, Susan.
Her in anything, but yeah.
Well, what did you guys do? I mean, at a young age that you wouldn't repeat, but go ahead and repeat now.
With my sister.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this way. I never smoked drugs, hardly ever, or do drugs. That wasn't my style. But my first time smoking a joint was with Andrew Dunlap and his sister and her boyfriend in on Gibson's parking lot. And I mean, I took
No,
a
there
hit.
was none of that. But
It was
she kind of had a, we could go to her house and drink our beer
Yeah.
and not have to worry about it. I mean, that was kind of a home base if we needed it, and she wouldn't.
Yeah.
knock it out.
so that's what you guys drank in high school was mostly beer,
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
no hard stuff.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I remember we started out on those malt ducks. And then maybe some baby bulls back then. You remember those?
Yeah, baby bulls.
Yeah. And
But I didn't
then,
drink in high school.
and then then it was the Coors Light, and it just kind of stuck. We tried different things. What was it, Banquet or Coors Gold?
It was regular.
We do some of that, but we always end up going back to Coors Light. That just kind of stayed with us for the rest of our lives, I guess.
Okay. Well, here's another question that wasn't part of the questions. If we had cell phones back in the day, Jesse, was there a moment that you wish you could have filmed it? It could be a good situation or even a bad one, a funny one, not a bad one, but a funny one that you would love. You would have on film or recorded.
Oh gosh, I mean, most of our episodes were full of laughter. Some of the things that we did, I guess. Okay. I would say I would have to record some of our trips to Nazareth and back
Oh shit!
because we would just, the laughter was incredible. Sometimes we couldn't even get buzzed because we were laughing so hard. It just we'd outpowered the alcohol. We just laughed so much, and it was just like a regular day.
Oh, to be a
But
fly on the
the
wall of that
I
truck.
know, right?
But
Or that car.
the times, and we had a rule. It was called the 2-beer rule, which after the weekend, if you're down to your last 2 beers, you had to save those, because when you're going to Nazareth the next trip, those were the 2 beers that you drank on the way there.
Did you split them or just 2 beers for each one? For each
No,
other?
each.
Each, okay.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good rule.
And it was. We had so much. Golly, we had so much fun. We probably drove 1,000,000 miles to Nazareth and back, and sometimes we change it up. We'd go to Idalou to get beer and then drive back. But those were, golly, man, those were the best times.
Well,
Those were the best times.
it's a bad thing when the guys at the liquor store in Nazareth know your name. When you
Yeah.
walk the door and they go, "Hey, Jess, John, how you guys? How's things in Plainview?"
Well, I was
Oh
just
my
going to ask you
God.
guys, did you guys buy the alcohol yourselves, or did you have to get an adult, a wino or something? No.
We got it ourselves.
I mean, you guys were tall then, so yeah.
Yeah. So here's a story for you. We went to Nazareth we took orders at the school. We took orders.
Was it for coronation?
Coronation.
Yeah.
So we went on the run, and we had a list of things to get, and they're bringing out cases of beer on dollies and putting it in my car, and it was squatted down. It was so heavy in the back. Remember that little
RS.
that little RS I had?
Yeah.
It was loaded down, like, I don't know, 20, 25 cases of beer and hot duck and I don't know, whatever else. But that would have been something to video.
And what's funny is back then, Hale County was dry, so it would have been bootlegging.
Yeah.
And us making that run and getting all that beer in his hatchback before, tinted glass was a thing.
Yeah.
So ours was completely see-through, and the hatch in the back was glass. So when they shut the hatch, you look back there and all you could see was boxes of beer. And we drove like nothing from Castro County to Hale County, and thank God we didn't get pulled over.
So you guys wouldn't take blankets and cover the cases or nothing?
We didn't think of that.
Flo, we said earlier that young men's brains are not fully developed at that age.
It's like, hey, nobody's looking at us.
Well, I want to know where the distribution took place. In an alley, out in a field, like where?
Well, probably a party if it was coronation.
Where did we distribute that?
I think it was right after we finished coronation.
Before the dance?
Yeah,
Like in the spot?
probably. Yes, that sounds about right.
Do you guys remember your dates?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Well, so you don't have to mention names. Was yours Jesse? Jesse, was yours John?
It might as well have been.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of dates, did you guys ever, in the entirety of your friendship in school, did y'all ever like the same girl? Did you ever crush on the same girl?
Don't have to mention her name
You did.
or his name.
Not really.
No.
No.
I always had.
I mean, gosh, we were in high school, so I mean that wasn't really any a big deal. We like racing cars, motorcycles, and drinking beer.
Hey, there you go. What about your licks, guys? Licks. When's the first time you got licks, and why did you get it, Jess?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh gosh, the first time I got licks, the first time.
And what grade?
I was in kindergarten.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I went into the girls' bathroom and turned the light off on some girls. I got licks for that in kindergarten.
Mañoso.
Yeah, I remember that. I thought it was funny.
That's
But I did get my licks at in high school.
Did you get licks from McBee?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I sure did.
Oh, I have a great story with that one.
Go ahead.
So I don't think Jess was involved in this. But me and Mark Raines. Who else was it, Jess? Was it Doug? It was
Probably Doug or Mike. I can't remember.
I don't remember what the class was still. I don't remember what it was. But anyway, there was we weren't going to pass the class, or there was, I don't remember the exact details. But the teacher said, even if we took the final, we weren't going to pass the class. And, oh God, what did someone say? Oh, we went to the dean, and the dean said, well, just don't go. We won't count it as a truancy. We'll just show it as a whatever. We're like, oh, okay. So Our mistake was me and Mark Raines show up to the classroom to turn our books in. This is at the end of the semester, right? Turn our books in, and the teacher says, "Hey, where are you going? You guys can't leave." And Mark Raines says, "Oh, the hell we can't." All right. So anyway, that turned into licks, like you said, Flo. We got licks from, or I did, Mr. What's his name? George.
Maybe
You
it
know,
was just jelly.
the funny thing about our school, anytime that we would be together in classes, the following year we wouldn't have a class together.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
and
always
then
worried us. Yeah.
and then the next year we'd have classes together. Of course, we'd have fun and laugh and joke and all that. The next year, no classes together because they'd make sure not to put us together. But then that year, I guess they forget. So it flip flop a lot, through that. It's just, I guess, just
Yeah.
a couple of rowdy brothers, doing their thing, and
They learned not to put us together.
yeah.
Oh man.
We're like, we got to separate these fellas.
Exactly. Hey, finally we know who Ginger J is. It is Mrs.
Yeah.
Ginger Billington.
Ginger Billington. All right.
So she's our class. She lives about an hour from me.
Hey,
She lives in
Lisa, I
Midlands.
think it was Jerry Don George that didn't like me that much.
Really?
He didn't think I should be able to have 4 music classes and 1 English class, or whatever.
Why
It's,
did you think? Why did you? Well,
And
first of all,
band.
they let you register for them. I mean,
well, I mean,
Yeah.
I had all my credits done, so
yeah.
yeah,
Was
So-
this your whole senior year or the second?
yeah. My whole senior year, I had nothing but
All
hits
electives.
and
Oh
got
my
out at
gosh.
2:30.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, guys, we're about an hour and a half, but
I want to ask
There-
one more question.
yeah, I was gonna say if they want to share anything else, but go ahead.
Well, and this is a sharing, but because I'm a girl and I like to talk about deep and personal stuff. What is the thing you like most, or what's the best thing about each other? I'm going to start with you, Jess. What's the best thing about John?
About John?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Why do you love John?
He's a rock. That guy's solid in everything. There's nothing to doubt about him.
John?
Loyalty.
Royalty?
Loyalty.
Okay. Oh, royalty too. Shit.
Oh,
You guys were like royalty.
it's
back
what
in-
it is. It's like I said.
I mean, you guys were, put it this way, for not being jocks, you guys were like up there your senior years. You know what I mean? You guys were 2 nerds. Yeah, y'all were nerds. Sorry. Y'all were choir and band, winning sports.
They were cool nerds.
Yeah. So, but you guys were up there. You know what I mean? Everybody want to hang out
We
with
were
you
able
guys.
to mix with the diversity.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, I think that the camaraderie that you had and the friendship that you had, I mean, energy is energy, and you exuded an energy that people wanted to be around you. And your friendship was just so exemplary, and it was fun. You were fun and funny together. And so, people gravitate to that. And I think that's why you guys were so popular, because people wanted to bask in that energy, to be part of that energy, to be accepted into that energy. I mean, that's
It's
my
genuine.
take. Yeah, it was real. It was genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so,
There's no fake. Yeah, there's no fake. It doesn't disappear.
no, it doesn't. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure you, at this stage in your lives and with all the things that have happened and losses, that you reflect enough to really appreciate how unique and special this friendship is. And man, y'all are so fortunate and blessed, so lucky.
Yep.
It's a rarity, and I don't have children, but I have nieces and nephews, and I just don't see young people bonding today, especially with the advent of social media. what y'all have is so incredibly unique and special. It just doesn't happen anymore like that.
Yeah, with TikTok and all that, I think they're more separated because they're watching other people across the world doing their thing rather than putting the down phones down and going over to a friend's house and hang out.
Right.
Well,
I don't.
I agree, Flo. I don't think kids today know how to be authentic or genuine. They're always trying to, be like somebody they watch or follow or,
Yeah.
It's,
Well, if I can keep his old ass alive long enough, it'll just keep going.
Well, he's selling his two wheels, so that's a start.
That's okay. It's there's other things coming down the road. Hopefully I'll be retiring in about a year, and I'll hang up the gun and badge and start enjoying the next chapter in life, and I'm looking forward to that.
Bring your golf clubs down here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, last question, unless Lisa has one. If you can go back in time, what moment would you guys want to redo or relive together?
Oh, wow. There's a lot of them.
I know. Pick one then.
To relive.
God.
Yeah.
Huh?
Go back in time. If there was a way to time travel right now, I say you guys go. What situation would you like to go back to? I guess the Nazareth trips is one of them, I assume, but is there any other?
riding motorcycles down the alley.
It's the cruising around doing nothing. Beer in your hand, windows down, you're just cruising around, the music going, and you don't have all the stress of life.
Yeah. Yeah. The freedom, our friendship, we gave one another by being real with each other, and nothing was fabricated. Nothing was out of place. It was just hanging out with John was liberating. It was free. It was freedom. It was one of the best feelings in the world.
Still is.
Yeah, still is. Anytime. That's why we tell each other, hey, I'm going to be down next week. He goes, golly, man, we better get ready, because we know what's going to happen. We're going to tear it up, and it's, we don't, we'll drink a couple of beers, but the things that come into our minds at the same time, and we just everything is funny. And just because we're together, we're like two little kids again, and everything's just funny. It's like laughing in church when you're not supposed to. That's how we get, and it's great. It's great.
You know each other so well that you can probably know what the other person's going to say or what they're thinking.
That's true.
And that probably makes it even funnier because you know what's coming.
Yeah.
I love what John said. Is just going down Fifth Street and just listening to music.
Yeah.
And just having fun, or taking the trip to Nazareth. And again, it goes back to these kids now. They're in the car together, but their heads are down on their phones. They're missing a lot.
Yeah.
They really, really are.
Yeah.
So before we part, who was your favorite teacher, Jess, and why?
Oh gosh. Well, I don't know. I remember my first grade teacher, Miss Gillen. I'll never forget her, because when we got out of school that day, I walked outside, and there was some kid walked up to me and said something about his girlfriend. This is in first grade, and he pushed me back, and I hit my head against the brick at Highland, and so I stepped forward, and then he just kind of got this wide-eyed look on him. And then I could feel my head hurting, so I put my hand back behind my head like this, and I had blood coming down. He split my, he cut my head, and he ran screaming, and I ran screaming, back to the teacher's room, and Miss Gillen, and she took care of me. And of course, I ended up having to get stitches and all that, but I never forgot that she took care of me and calmed me down, and I never seen so much blood. And I had that shirt. It was a white T-shirt under my regular shirt that had blood that went all the way down to my waist, because
Wow.
when you get a cut on your head, you bleed a lot. But heck, I was a first grader. But I'll never forget her for taking care of me of that. And I don't know that necessarily makes her my favorite teacher, but that was awesome. That was awesome of Miss Gillen to do that.
Was his girlfriend one of the girls in the bathroom when you turn off the light?
That was kindergarten.
Oh, my bad. Well, maybe it happened in kindergarten. You remembered.
Oh, that's a sweet. I'm
Yeah,
sorry
that's
that
pretty
happened
cool.
to you, but it's a sweet
Yeah.
story. I mean, she obviously made you feel safe.
Yeah, she took
Yes.
care of me.
What about you, Juanito?
Probably sixth grade Joe Kearley. You remember him, Jess?
Yeah, I sure do. Big,
remember
tall
the
Joe
name.
Kearley.
Yeah.
Oh, the PE teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember him.
He
with
wasn't
a cool mustache.
Yeah.
Joe Kearley. He was so cool, and he was very good friends with my family, and just was just the coolest dude ever. I think also was Larry Burke, the
Yeah,
big
Larry was a good man.
trumpet player. He took me under his wing and tutored me just took me as his own. And I mean, he wanted me to be better than I was, and I should have been, but I did what I could. But I mean, I could have been better, but he tried. He tried.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I've been
Yeah.
Very cool.
messaging Russell, his son. He's our age, and he's trying to convince his dad to come on, but so far he's a no-go. But I would love to have him on.
Who's that?
Larry.
Mr. Burke.
Burks.
Mr.
Larry
Burke.
Burks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Larry Burks.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying
Yeah.
to get him on, but anyway, guys, thank you. I mean, there's a lot of fun. Thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, again, you guys having this long of a friendship. It's a blessing for y'all. It really is. And so I want to, you guys, I want to hear your parting words. I want to start with Jess. Parting
Gosh,
words. Yeah.
this has been fun. I have a lot of fun. Of course, Flo, you and I talk every now and again on the phone, or we'll shoot each other a text. Lisa, it's always nice to see you. I know you were good friends with my sister. We always thought y'all were cool. Y'all being a couple of cheerleaders. It was cool to have y'all around. John, just like always, we'll just talk to you in a little while. Nothing's changed. Flo,
Yeah.
that looks good on you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's good to see you guys, man. I appreciate you doing this. Yeah, and it's a friendship that's very special, and it'll continue to be that way. Trust me. Till the end.
Are
Yes.
y'all godparents to any of your children?
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I know his kids, and he knows mine, and
Take a phone call.
yeah.
I just want to know one more thing. You don't have to tell me the situation, but was there ever a time or times when you guys really got pissed off at each other? I mean, really pissed off, where you guys didn't talk, and then talking about in school, they didn't talk for a few days or a few
Or you
weeks.
wanted to kick each other's butt?
Yeah, I mean, was there ever a time?
Good.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah. No.
No.
All right. Well, Lisa, you want to say our parting words?
Well, I kind of did earlier, but gosh, everybody's so busy. And so it really means so much to me and to Flo that y'all were willing to take time out of your evening to just come and hang out with us and reminisce about your stories. And it's just been really delightful to see you both again. I feel really blessed, and y'all were really super cool dudes in high school.
Well, before I go, I've got to say that our relationship is just fantastic. It's splendid, and like I said before, now that I'm this age, you look back and can really appreciate what John and I have in our friendship and the way we grew up together. And now that, you have uh, social media and phones and all of that, I see it in my kids that they still get together with their friends. They have good times. My daughter, my son, each with their own group of friends. They look forward to those times, and it reminds me of of the friendship that John and I have, and I appreciate that. I don't know if they got that naturally, or if it was passed on by me in some fashion. But um, I'm very fortunate also to see my kids having the same kind of relationship with their friends that John and I have.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I want to invite you guys at least one or two more times. Not soon, but probably like later in the year. But John, I would love to have you in our STS. But and you too, Jess. We would love to talk more about you as a pilot and Jess, your career in law enforcement. We'd love to take 30, 45 minutes of your time. It's a shorter segment, and love to hear about your careers. We had
Sure.
Dean Takel on about a month ago, and he's had a remarkable career working in the PGA, traveling in the PGA. I mean, he's traveled everywhere. And Steve
Who's that?
Olson being Dean Takel,
Okay.
and then Steve Olson doing his cotton, and it just would love to
Yeah.
have you guys. And of course, Jess, we need to get the regulators on. That's a completely different story. We got to be drunk for that. That's when you hear the shenanigans, John. You need to. We'll probably let you in, but you'll be in the green room just to listen. You're going to hear some shit that we did back then in our 20s and early 30s. Oof.
Oh boy.
I'm surprised we're
Oh,
alive.
boys, right.
I mean, I gave you a little taste when I grabbed that woman's belt, showing you, hey, look at the belt. And all of a sudden,
Yeah,
my
I know.
husband shoves me.
Hey, and Ginger, if you're still watching, I want you to come on and talk about your career in healthcare.
Yes, Ginger. And, I went from listening to rock and roll and the new wave and Jesse and Martin. They turned me into
Right.
little, what's it? How you say cowboys in Spanish?
Vaquero cabrón.
Leave it to the white guy to help you out here,
Yeah.
Flo. Really?
What are you gonna do?
Pinche Mexicano.
I don't see color. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and good night. And hey, till we talk again.
All right. Good
Cool.
night, y'all.
Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
See you guys.
Take care. Bye bye. That was fun. Yeah, I mean these guys are brothers. I mean they really are.
I know. It's just so special and just very sweet to witness. I just really, really touched my heart.
Oh yeah.
How lucky they are.
I mean I meant what I said. I mean everyone has their tight knit friendship with other but these guys are like here and everyone's down here. And God bless them.
Hey, and this is a shout out to viewers. If there are people watching this, either live or post recording, and you have a friendship this deep that we don't know about and like to come on and talk about it, please come share.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on, guys.
We need more stories like this. I think that's really special.
Yes, I agree. Well, guys, next week we're going to have the class of 87 football players. So we're going back to the gridiron. So stay tuned, guys. Goat, Knuckle, peace and love. Peace and love, guys. Good night, everyone. We'll see you next week, next Tuesday. Bye.